those of you who want to follow along on your screens. So you got this props category down here, and in props, this is in starter content. You go to starter content, props, and you have different options of different things you can do in here. What I did to make the television, for example, is I would drag out, I dragged out this. I said, this looks kind of like a television. I'll make it a little bit bigger. I'll put some glass on it. There's a glass pane in here. I'll make that smaller. So I'm using multiple objects. Make that go a little bit bigger. Changes to like 0.15, maybe, so it just fits just right. 0.2. That's okay. So drag that in there, let's say. Then what I would do is I go, oh, there's a little door frame here. I can use that. Bring this frame in here. Make it smaller. Make it wider. And I'm just using these already built 3D objects to combine to make something. And then last class I was like, I want an antenna. How do I do that? How do I do an antenna? Well, to do that, just find some sort of stick thing. What I ended up grabbing was there's these pillars. So went over here, I made it really, really small. I tried making it small like that, but then I ended up having to edit it in the details panel to get it smaller. So 0.1, 0.1, 0.15, and there I got it. Maybe I'll change it to 0.05. Make it even thinner, like an antenna. And I rotated it. Like that. And then I duplicated it by holding Alt and dragging. Yeah. Thank you. Everybody sign the attendance? You got the front row in? Okay. So basically, I could save this. The last thing I wanted to do is I just wanted to make a material on this sort of thing. So what I did is I did like this silver material, chrome it's called, and I could drag that on. Maybe this time I'm going to make a, copper doesn't look very good. A brick television set wouldn't make much sense. I got this basic blue. We'll just do this for now. Okay. And for the wires, we'll do copper. That makes sense. And the way that you make one new modeled object is, let's say I have this and I'm happy with this, and I go, okay, this is my television set. All you got to do is hit, while holding Control key, click, and Control key while clicking will let you select multiple objects. And if for some reason you select something else like the floor, you just click again to unclick it. Right? And once you've clicked everything, so they're all highlighted, go ahead and right click. And oh, I gotta do that again because it de-clicked me. So let's go back. So Control click, Control click, Control click, unclick the floor, Control click, make sure the glass is clicked. Okay, right click again. And now that I've right clicked on my selected objects, you want to go to this thing called Merge Actors in the new menu. Merge Actors. And then you don't have to mess with any of the settings here. You just leave them as they are, and then just click at the very bottom right, Merge Actors tool. And just going to ask you where do you want to save it and what do you want to call it. I'm going to call mine smtv0_2, naming it 2 because I made one for the last class. And then I hit save, and voila! In my content browser, I now have a new object, a modeled object that I can just drag out into my world and use as I see fit. Yeah, that's insanely fast. I'm a fan of a fast workflow, right? Because modeling stuff in a traditional program might feel like you're making a game, but you know what? If it wastes time, it's not making a game. Minimum viable product, doing the minimum, doing something that you can do quickly. So that's my secret for modeling in Unreal. It doesn't work for character modeling, just for static meshes and things that aren't, organic. But that's that. Now, I'll be here to answer questions and everything else. Go ahead and get into teams, and once you're in, or get into your teams, you guys have freedom to move around the room this class period to talk and discuss. And yeah, if there's any questions, are there any questions so far about this stuff? No? Okay, make sure you have your projects ready by Friday. Now it'll be real simple. It'll be like, show me the code, show me the editor, all right, and I'll mark it off. Again, if you have nothing to show for it, it's a 0. So that's that. Enjoy the period.
Thank you.